Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Heartland Today, the place where we dive deep into everything Heartland. The stories, the emotions, and the characters that make this show truly timeless. I'm Alex, and today we're exploring a storyline fans have been waiting for years. Ty Borden's grand return in Heartland, Season 19, Episode 1. This isn't just another episode. It's a turning point that blends love, loss, healing, and hope in ways no one expected. If you've followed Heartland for years, you know exactly how much Ty's journey has impacted the story, and how deeply his departure left its mark. With his return, everything we thought we knew about Amy Lyndi and the Heartland Ranch is about to shift. If you love Heartland as much as we do here on Heartland Today, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts on Ty's emotional comeback. I'd love to hear your predictions as we go through this together. The backstory, Ty's journey. Before we dive into the premiere, let's revisit Ty's roots, his growth, and the impact of his absence. Ty Borden came to Heartland as a troubled teen, carrying anger, hardship, and broken trust. But Heartland, and Amy Fleming in particular, gave him something he had never truly known: family, love, and belonging. Over the seasons, we watched Ty transform. From a young ranch hand struggling to find his place in the world, he became a man who healed animals, helped people, and ultimately became Amy's partner in life. Together, they built a love story central to the show and to the hearts of fans worldwide. When Ty and Amy married, it felt like the culmination of years of hope and growth. When Lyndi was born, it felt like the Fleming-Borden story had truly come full circle. The heartbreak, then came the heartbreak. Ty's departure left Amy widowed, Lyndi fatherless, and fans devastated. The show explored Amy's grief, her resilience, and her role as a mother and horse whisperer. Yet, Ty's absence remained a shadow over everything. Season 19, Episode 1 hits so hard because Ty's return is not just about him. It's about everything he means to Amy, Lyndi, Jack, Lou, Georgie, Tim, and all of us watching. His presence rekindles a piece of Heartland itself. Building anticipation, the episode carefully sets the stage. Heartland feels familiar, yet there's a quiet heaviness. Amy continues her work with the horses and the ranch, strong as always, but a piece of her heart remains untouched, the part that Ty left behind. Lyndi grows up curious about her father, asking questions that Amy struggles to answer. Jack continues as the guiding anchor. Lou carries responsibility. Tim keeps his usual tough exterior, and Georgie pushes herself to grow independently. Then comes the spark. A letter, a memory, or perhaps an unexpected encounter. Subtle hints that something monumental is coming. Fans feel it first, before the characters do. The air changes, the music shifts, and suddenly Ty is back. When Ty finally appears at the ranch, it's more than just a surprise. It's a storm and a sunrise all at once. For Amy, the moment is overwhelming. Every feeling she's buried for years surges forward. Love, pain, anger at his absence, and longing that never faded. Her strength over the past seasons has been remarkable, yet seeing Ty again exposes a part of her heart that was never truly healed. Amy struggles at first. How do you accept someone back into your life after such a long absence? How do you allow yourself to feel joy when you've already endured heartbreak? But as she gazes at Ty, she realizes something powerful. The bond they shared never truly left. Even after years apart, that connection remains. Slowly, her heart begins to open again. Lyndi's innocence and pure joy. Lyndi's reaction is one of the most heart-stopping moments in the episode. For years, Ty has been a name in bedtime stories, a presence in faded photographs, a figure in the tales Amy shared. She's never truly known him, and that absence matters. When she sees Ty in person, time seems to stop. At first, she's quiet, unsure if her eyes are playing tricks. A child's heart is delicate, and Lyndi has spent years imagining her father's face, his voice, the way he might hold her hand. Now, standing just steps away, all those dreams collide with reality. Ty kneels down to her level, his eyes glistening with emotion. Lyndi takes a tentative step closer. The single word escapes her lips softly. Dad. Ty's voice breaks as he answers, Yes, sweetheart. It's me. In that hug, years of longing dissolve, for Lyndi and for Ty. This moment reminds viewers of the unbreakable bond between a father and daughter, a bond that neither time nor distance could erase. Jack Bartlett's steady wisdom. Jack Bartlett has always been Heartland's rock, the one whose wisdom speaks louder than words. For Jack, Ty's return is overwhelming. He has watched Ty grow from a troubled teen into a man worthy of Amy's love. Losing him was a quiet heartbreak that Jack rarely displayed, but seeing Ty again fills a void that had been empty for far too long. Jack doesn't overreact. Instead, he studies Ty with weathered eyes that hold decades of unspoken words. Finally, he places a hand on Ty's shoulder and says softly, You've been given another chance, son. Don't waste it. Family doesn't get many of those. This quiet moment conveys everything Jack has ever felt. Pride, love, relief, and the enduring strength of family. Lou's conflicted. Hope Lou's response is layered and complex. She's always been the practical, protective sister. She's seen Amy's pain, Lyndi's longing, and carried her own grief along the way. When Ty returns, Lou's heart leaps with joy, but fear and caution hold her back. She worries about what this reunion might stir emotionally. Yet, watching Amy's reaction and Lyndi's embrace, Lou's hope begins to outweigh her doubts. By the end of the episode, she embraces Ty with both arms and heart open, choosing love and forgiveness over fear. Georgie's growth and reflection. Georgie's reaction shows just how much she's grown. Ty has always been a mentor and role model, helping her navigate challenges and believe in herself. His return is not just about nostalgia, it's about recognizing how far she's come. She greets him with warmth, but also with calm maturity. I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for you, she says. Ty, visibly moved, tells her how proud he is. Their interaction reflects a full-circle moment, from mentorship to mutual respect, strength, and love. Tim Fleming's hidden heart. Tim Fleming has always been the complicated one, tough, stubborn, and often misunderstood. Ty's return forces him to confront emotions he usually keeps locked away. On the surface, he might crack a joke, make a sarcastic remark, or even challenge Ty with his usual bluntness. But beneath that tough exterior, Tim is shaken. Relief, joy, and perhaps even guilt wash over him. He remembers the bond he shared with Ty, the ways Ty helped Amy heal, and the subtle guidance he provided to the whole family. In one private moment, Tim lets his guard down, admitting how much Ty's return truly means to him. It's a reminder that even the hardest hearts can carry deep, unspoken love. The emotional climax. Amy and Ty after the whirlwind of family reactions. Amy and Ty finally find themselves alone. The loft, witness to their shared past and countless memories, becomes the setting for one of Heartland's most emotional conversations. At first, silence dominates. Both are overwhelmed, unsure where to begin. Amy's voice shakes as she whispers, I thought I lost you forever. Ty's hand trembles as he reaches for hers. I thought I'd never get the chance to say I'm sorry, or tell you how much I've missed you. Their conversation flows through years of pain, grief, and love. Amy admits how hard it's been to raise Lyndi alone, how broken she felt, yet how strong she became. Ty listens with sorrow and understanding, never excusing his absence but explaining the battles he faced and the love that sustained him through it all. Rebuilding trust and hope, Ty doesn't rush Amy. He doesn't demand forgiveness. He simply tells her that no matter what, he's here and he's not going anywhere. Amy's tears mingle with relief, grief, and hope. This private moment reminds viewers why Ty and Amy's love story has endured for so long. It's layered, realistic, and profoundly human. The past isn't erased, but the possibility of a future together is restored. Family reactions continue. Meanwhile, The family's responses ripple outward. Jack acts as the anchor, steadying emotions while offering wisdom and reassurance. Lou balances caution with hope, ultimately embracing the joy of Ty's return. Georgie reflects on her growth, acknowledging Ty's role in shaping who she has become. Tim navigates his hidden feelings, gradually allowing himself to celebrate the reunion. Together, these reactions showcase Heartland's core message: family endures, love perseveres, and healing takes time. Lyndi's pure joy, one of the most heartwarming moments in Season 19. Episode 1 is Lyndi's reaction. For years, Ty has been a figure in her life only through stories, photographs, and Amy's memories. She's known him, but never truly felt his presence. When Ty kneels down to her level, Lyndi hesitates for a brief moment, unsure if this is real. Then, with the clarity and innocence only a child possesses, she recognizes her father. "Daddy," she whispers, her voice filled with wonder, relief, and unfiltered love. Ty answers, his own voice breaking, "Yes, sweetheart. It's me." The hug that follows is fierce, unguarded, and overflowing with trust. Years of longing dissolve in an instant. For Lyndi, for Ty, and for every viewer who has invested in their story. This moment encapsulates the heart of Heartland. The enduring, unshakable bond between parent and child. The family reunion after Lyndi. The family's reactions continue to unfold. Jack Bartlett, the wise patriarch, observes quietly before stepping forward. His silent approval, the touch on Ty's shoulder, and the understated hug communicate decades of unspoken emotions. He doesn't need words. His presence alone reassures the family that this is a moment worth cherishing. Lou, ever the cautious protector, initially wrestles with fear and hope. Seeing Amy and Lyndi embrace Ty, her heart softens. By the end, she embraces him warmly, blending skepticism with deep love and support. Georgie, who has matured over the years, approaches Ty with a mix of admiration and calm confidence. She acknowledges how much he influenced her life, while asserting her own growth and independence. Each family member's reaction enriches the narrative, highlighting the complexity of reunion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Ty and Amy. A private conversation, while the family dynamics settle. Amy and Ty retreat to the loft, their sacred space. Here, stripped of distractions, they confront the full weight of their past. Amy's voice shakes as she expresses years of pain, the nights crying alone, raising Lyndi without him, and living with the shadow of his absence. Ty listens with humility and sincerity. He recounts the challenges he faced, the love that sustained him, and his enduring commitment to Amy and Lyndi. He doesn't seek to erase the past but offers hope for the future. Amy's emotions overflow. Grief, relief, love, and cautious optimism all collide in one raw, unforgettable moment. This conversation isn't just about resolution. It's about rebuilding trust, creating space for vulnerability, and taking the first step toward a renewed connection. The emotional climax, the combination of family reunions, Lyndi's innocence, Jack's wisdom, and Amy's heartfelt confrontation with Ty culminates in an emotionally charged crescendo. Viewers experience joy, seeing Ty alive and back with his family. Relief, witnessing Lyndi finally meet her father. Hope, as Amy and Ty explore the possibility of rebuilding their lives together. Healing, as the family collectively absorbs the return of a loved one once thought lost. Heartland Season 19. Episode 1 doesn't just deliver a storyline, it delivers an emotional experience, reaffirming why this show has touched millions of hearts worldwide. Reflections on Ty's return as the dust settles. The emotional intensity of Ty Borden's return continues to resonate. Heartland Season 19, Episode 1 doesn't simply tell a story. It reminds viewers why family, love, and resilience are at the show's core. Every character's reaction, from Amy's raw vulnerability to Lyndi's innocent joy, Jack's quiet wisdom, Lou's cautious hope, Georgie's maturity, and Tim's hidden heart, highlights the complexity of human emotion. This episode proves that reunions are never simple. They're layered with relief, joy, grief, and the careful negotiation of trust. Ty's presence challenges each family member, encouraging growth, forgiveness, and honest communication. The significance for Heartland Ty's return isn't just a plot twist. It reshapes the emotional landscape of Heartland. Amy now faces the possibility of rebuilding a family she once thought was lost. Lyndi gains the father she's always imagined. Jack, Lou, Georgie, and Tim are reminded of the importance of support, patience, and love. For viewers, Ty's comeback reinforces the timeless themes of the series. Love can endure even after years of absence. Family bonds are resilient, surviving pain, distance, and hardship. Healing takes time, but hope and connection are always possible. What this means for the future season 19 is now set on a new emotional trajectory. Ty's presence introduces opportunities for healing and growth, but also challenges. Amy and Ty will navigate trust, forgiveness, and the delicate process of rebuilding their lives. Lyndi will continue learning from the man she now calls her father. Georgie, Lou, and Tim will adjust to the emotional shifts, each finding their own balance in this evolving family dynamic. The series reminds us that even in the face of heartbreak and uncertainty, hope can arrive in the most unexpected ways. Ty's return is a catalyst for renewal, not only for the characters but also for viewers who have followed this journey for years. Final thoughts, Heartland Season 19. Episode 1 is more than a reunion. It's a masterclass in emotional storytelling. Through careful pacing, character depth, and heartfelt performances, the episode captures the joy, pain, and complexity of reconnecting with loved ones. Ty's return is a testament to the show's enduring power, its ability to touch hearts, provoke thought, and celebrate the resilience of family and love. For fans, it's a reminder that the Heartland we know and love continues to evolve, offering hope, emotional richness, and unforgettable moments. Ty Borden's return is not just an episode, it's a legacy of love, family, and enduring connection. Engagement. What did you think of Ty's return? How did Amy's reaction resonate with you? Which moment moved you the most? The reunion with Lyndi, Jack's quiet wisdom, or the private conversation between Amy and Ty? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our Heartland breakdowns here on Heartland Today. We'll continue exploring every heartfelt moment, every twist, and every emotional journey that makes this series a masterpiece. Thank you for watching. And remember, family, love, and hope endure, even through the toughest storms.